You are welcome. Okay. Right Honorable Victor Sabo Edoro, former Speaker, Edo State House of Assembly. You are recognized and you are welcome. Right Honorable Johnson Oguma, former member, Federal House of Representatives, is also in the building. Johnson Oguma, Honorable, you are welcome. Victor Edoro, sorry, I didn't recognize you early. You are welcome. Yes, Honorable Pius Alile, you were recognized before. National Man Leader. Barrister Donald Osikenaboy, former Commissioner Edo State. You are recognized. You're welcome. What is that? Please clear the eyes. Please clear the eyes. Colonel David Musa, immediate past party chairman, my boss for life. I recognize you, sir. Retired but not tired. David Imuse. The very right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, Deputy Governor, Edo State. You are welcome. These women, please go and sit down. Go and sit down. Amwa. Edo not woman leader, please. Take your chorus to the back. Mika Amanoka, you are welcome. Honorable Alexander Ojagba, you are recognized again. Robert Okonome, you're welcome. Please, you will do well if you get yourself a seat. Honorable Barry, also by Barry, leader is a notice, please. Have your seat. Barrister Barry, leader is a notice local government. Have your seat, please. Barrister Aslem Ojeswa. Barrister Aslem Ojeswa. You are welcome, sir. Very sorry. Omoede Osifo, former Commissioner Edo State. We recognize you before, we are recognizing you again. Member of NEC, National Deputy Treasurer, if I'm right. Gareth Tenebe, State Chairman APC. Followed by Engineer Lawrence Oka, State Secretary. The men have repositioned our party. Honorable Eugene Utubo, Special Advisor to the Governor on Mobilization. You are recognized, and we are happy with you. Alhaji Akokia, Alhaji Akokia, Alhaji Abubakar Akokia, leader, a leader in Esako West local government, is here. Alhaji Akokia, Assalamu alaikum. His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, my own friend, His Excellency, the great Denko, Deputy Governor of Edo State. A round of applause for our Deputy Governor. A round of applause for our Deputy Governor. Very hardworking, very resourceful, very dependable Deputy Governor, very loyal Deputy Governor of Edo State. Who are told? I think I'm seeing the MD of NDDC, Dr. Samuel Obuku. Oh, wonderful. The MD of NDDC is in the house, Dr. Samuel Obuku. A round of applause for him. Not him. The chairman. Oh. Excellency. Dr. Sam Obuku is not the MD, but is the chairman of NDDC. All right, sorry for that. Chiedu Ibe Esquire is the chairman of the board, Niger Delta Development Commission. Is that correct now? You are welcome. Chiedu Ibe, barrister or Esquire. Chiedu Ibe Esquire is the chairman of the board of Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, and he is in the building. A round of applause for him, please. It's only the deputy governor that is clapping. I said a round of applause for him, please. I think that is better. We welcome again Senator Ita Enang, former Special Advisor to the President on National Assembly matters. I can see he's sitting very closely to my friend and brother, Honorable Abdul Oro, former member, House of Rep. Honorable Abdul is in the house. Former member, House of Rep. You are welcome. Power Building Maintenance. You're welcome. His Excellencies, or their Excellencies, are very, very close. Closer than before. Barrister Aslem Ojeswa, you are welcome again, sir. Can we have a brief musical interlude, please? The DJ. DJ, please, over to you. This one will make people sleep. Oh. This one will make people sleep. Oh.
Projects are open, now we can see the time has come to join us together to build up Nigeria, renewed hope. Federal location, Baba increase, insecurity, Baba they fight, national base Tinubu clear, now we all can see renewed hope. Student loan Tinubu they give. National base Tinubu clear, now we all can see renewed hope. Renewed hope, renewed hope. Person where we vote for is still a work now because they is a because together we can favor. Oh yeah, they have renewed hope. Renewed hope, renewed hope. Person where we vote for is still a work because they is a because together we can favor. Oh yeah, they have renewed hope. We pray to God to give you the grace, good health and mercy to pile up the sheep. Our eyes have seen, our ears have heard, your good work is working for all Nigeria. Federal location, Baba increase. Insecurity, Baba they fight. National base Tinubu clear, now we all can see renewed hope. Student loan Tinubu they give. IFTP they fight. National base Tinubu clear, now we all can see renewed hope. Renewed hope, renewed hope. Person where we vote for is still a work. Now because they is a because together we can favor. Oh yeah, they have renewed hope. Renewed hope, renewed hope. Person where we vote for is still a work. Now because they is a because together we can favor. Oh yeah, they have renewed hope. Tinubu, now you where we they pray for. Pray for. Jagaba, now you where we go for.
APC. APC. Are you happy to be here? Reverend Emmanuel Igariba, you're welcome. Our women, oh yeah. Our women are doing it. Thank you. Did you bring it down? Please, for the signals we are getting, Their Excellencies are almost walking to the hall. Clear the eyes. Clear the eyes. Clear the eyes. Let's all be standing as we welcome into the arena Their Excellencies. Their Excellencies. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause as we welcome the Executive Governor of Edo State, as well as other governors. The governor of Cross River State is there. Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, former governor of Edo State, is in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great people of Nigeria and our leaders that we have been waiting for, they are here. Please, our governor and his colleagues, whom we'll be waiting for, they are here. And this event is about to start now. DJ, the national anthem, please.
Please, madam, stop the...
Thank you, women. Thank you, women.
Thank you. Let us all be standing for the national anthem.
Please.
National anthem, please. Let's
crave your indulgence as I call on Apostle Sule Faraday, the chaplain of Government House Chapel, to do the honor of giving an opening prayer. Apostle Sule Faraday, please. Special advisor on Christian religious matter, Edo State.
Let us honor God as we pray. Enchanter Rock of Ages, Jehovah, I am that I am. Jehovah, the glory and the strength of Ed. Jehovah, the shield and the buckler of Nigeria people. We thank you for a great occasion like this, O Lord. O Lord, my Father, we are here again to honor you for what you did in September 21st, 2024, in the life of your angel, the angel of Edo State District, which they command the Okbevolo. Oh Lord, my Father, as it is written in your word, in Psalm 133, verse 1, behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to come together in unity. Last year, though people came together in unity and they voted for your son, he has been enthroned. Today, everywhere in Edo State, they are seeing what they have done in unity, development everywhere, economic development. I also want to thank you for the respected members of the Progressive Governors Forum that have been here since yesterday. Oh Lord, they have deliberated on how to move our Progressive Congress forward, on how to move the people of their state forward, on how to join Mr. President in humility to move Nigeria forward. As they carry out their respective executive function, let them do that in divine health. Let them do that in your fear. Oh Lord, my Father, let your people continue to respond to them. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Oh Lord, my Father, you have preserved their coming, preserved their going back.
as they get to their various states, they will hear good news. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, blessed Nigeria. Let there be peace in every state in this nation. Let there be peace in Nigeria. Let there be peace in Israel. In Jesus' name we pray.
APC! APC!
Progress.
His Excellencies, present here, distinguished senators, member of the House of Rep, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, the Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly, our party leaders that are here, of Cross River States. Make una never clap. Make I tell una a name now. I say it's our brother, very familiar to Edo State.
I welcome everybody to this August occasion this morning. As we host the stakeholders from across Edo and the South to Edo State. We are happy that we have a day like this. We are happy because we have seen that it's clear that Edo before the election, we were in Cross River State, where the stakeholders converge in Cross Rivers. And in that meeting, we made passionate appeal to the leaders of South to support us, to be able to take out the evil government of PDP that ravaged this state for 8 years. And today is the testament. We now have an APC governor in a state. And this is the first time we are receiving the progressive governors in Edo State. I want to use this opportunity to thank them for the support throughout the campaign and during the election. During the campaign, our slogan was "A new Edo is rising." But today, it is "A new Edo has risen." And the reason why that slogan changed is because of the developmental stride that we are seeing across Edo State within a short period of time. A new Edo has risen. We now have a flyover that is almost in completion. A new Edo has risen. You now have schools returning back to the way Comrade Oshiomhole left them. A new Edo has risen. We now have women getting soft loans to do their private businesses. As a new Edo not risen, a new Edo has risen. Well, I want to thank our governor for making it possible for us to achieve the unity we have in Edo State today. We all know that Edo State is the heartbeat of the country. It is not just called the heartbeat of the country, it is because of the caliber of people that are in Edo State. You have a lot of leaders who are very strong politically in Edo State. And the governor of the state is able to work and bring all of them together for the development we are seeing today. Kudos to him and to all the leaders to achieve what we are achieving today. That is the reason why the slogan of the party is "No break, no gear, no sense. We are zombies." As long as the governor gives instruction, it is because he's working with all the leaders of the state. And if instructions are given to the party will carry it out diligently, without break, no gear, no sense. I will have to explain. No break is because if the governor gives us instruction, we will not hold break, we will carry it out. No sense is because we cannot argue with our governor. We know that the governor will meet with all the leaders before he gives us instruction. That is no sense. So anybody who put his body on the way, PDP, that are still remaining, will crush them. And again, I also want to appeal to the progressive governors that this Edo State, because of the way the leaders are working, because of the way the governor is working, the PDP has collapsed finally into APC. And we want to appeal that we want to do something unusual for us to request for the PDP, Tomikimi, Obaseki, and Aswa Godalo that are remaining in PDP to make their register available to us, because there are only the 3 people that are supposed to be remaining in that party now. So that by the time some of the people that cross to us get tickets, they will not go and say they are in their party. So we want to ask the party to help us to tell INEC that we want the PDP to display their register so that it will be clear that they don't have anybody again. What it means is that PDP in Edo State has collapsed because our working governor is working. I want to use this opportunity to thank everybody, thank the progressive governors, thank all the leaders of Edo State, thank all the party faithfuls that are giving support to the governor. I want to thank everybody and welcome all of you to this occasion. Thank you, and God bless all of you.
The chair. APC, a round of applause for our state chairman, Emperor Jarrett Tenebe. We are going to be inviting some leaders across the states, the 3 senatorial districts, to talk to us briefly for just 2 minutes, an interactive session. First of all, we are going to start from Edo South here. We call on our leader, Pastor Osaige Izayamu, to talk to us briefly. A round of applause for him. A leader per excellence, Pastor Osaige Andrew Izayamu.
Your Excellencies, Governor of Cross River, and of course, Governor of Edo State, our leader, the former Governor of Edo State, now Senator representing the good people of Edo North, Comrade Senator Oshiomhole, Well, my time is running. Well, let me just rest on existing protocol because of time. Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I want to thank God Almighty for a day like this when APC can play host to the progressive governors from all across the country. I'm a bit sad that many of them have had to travel now, but for those who don't know, we had almost 100% attendance of the governors. I saw them yesterday. I saw them this morning. And they represent our country because they came from all the geopolitical zones and they were here live. We want to thank God that we can host them. Again, like the state chairman said, is an opportunity to say thank you to them. We know the role that they played And today is a very good time to appreciate them and to tell them we will never forget what they did for us. I'm glad that the governor of Cross River State is still present, because you can't talk about what happened in Edo without mentioning his name. He played a very prominent role, and I'm happy that that pregnancy that he nurtured, that brought forth Senator Monday Okpewolo, today he can see it for himself. And Your Excellency, sir, I'm sure too you are surprised that Senator Monday Okpewolo that you nurtured to become governor, I'm sure you didn't know that he will be so fruitful. In less than 1 year, he has given birth to 2 other governors. Because of the grace that he carries, in less than 1 year, Delta State is now part of the APC family. Akwa Ibom is now part of the APC family. And seeing you here today, sir, I have the feeling that very soon our governor will get pregnant again and give birth to 2 other governors. Because the 2 of you, every time you are gathered, something happens. So we want to thank you, sir, for what you did. And please help us thank the other governors. The state chairman said it all. Our governor has done well in a very short time. The unity that we have from different parts of the state is unprecedented. Before you came, sir, they had introduced a lot of the leaders here, and I can tell you that leaders from the 18 local governments of Edo State, they are fully represented in this place. And that is because the governor has shown respect, he has shown appreciation, and we are seeing what he is doing. Apart from the respect and the unity that he has brought, we are also very impressed with the infrastructure, the developments he has been able to put in place within a very short time. There is no part of our state, there is no part of our senatorial that can actually say today that nothing is happening. In every part of the state, construction is going on. So, Your Excellency, we want to thank you. You are doing well, and we are believing God that it will get better. We also want to appreciate the unity between you and your deputy governor. I'm sure you remember, sir, that the former governor tried so many times to impeach his deputy governor. They were fighting every day to the extent that they had to relocate the office of the deputy governor. But our deputy governor and our governor, they are brothers. And we appreciate that unity. We want to assure you, sir, that the next election, not the Senate or the House of Rep, which will be a by-election, the next election, which will bring the president, we want to assure you that the governor's promise of giving maximum votes to the president is not a mere boast. The unity we have now, the mobilization that we have, we want to assure you that we will surprise everybody. Our governor, the House of Assembly is now fully APC. The senators in Edo State are all now APC. House of Rep, they are all APC. The local governments are all APC. So, our governor might look very fragile and very small, but he's a workaholic. And he's doing well. So let me assure you, sir, that in the presidential election, the president should be rest assured that Edo State will give him maximum votes. There are some states that write Asiwaju 2027 is possible. But I'm sure if you were coming to Government House, what you saw there, he said Asiwaju 2027 is settled. And by the grace of God, it is settled. So let me again thank all our people. I know that we'll be here for a long time, but this is the day worth celebrating, especially when we have those who supported us in our trying period. I want to thank all of you, and I believe in my heart that the days ahead will be better for all of us. God bless all of you.
Thank you very much, Pastor Zagi Zayamu. Your Excellencies, before we call on the next speaker, we want to respectfully recognize the presence of the Secretary to the Government of Edo State, Barrister Musa Ikhilo. You are welcome. We also want to recognize the Chief of Staff to the Governor of Edo State, Malam Gani Audu, is also here, and also our newly installed Deputy State Chairman of the party, Comrade Sylvester Agbobu. You are welcome.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for his brief remark, I want to call on General Sexy Esekagbe, the senatorial leader at those Central Senatorial District, for a brief remark.
Retired but not tired, General Sexy Esekagbe, leader Edo Central. 2 minutes, sir.
Yes. The Governor of Edo State, the Governor of Cross River State, our leader, my brother, my friend, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, other leaders present here, my dynamic Deputy Governor, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome the progressive governors to Edo State. This is very, very significant because for 8 years, the heartbeat of Nigeria, the heart almost stopped beating. Thank God for Governor Monday Okpebolo for bringing our heart back to beat. The man, Senator Monday Okpebolo, reminds me of George Evans in 2062 when he said, "You do not judge a book by the cover." When Senator Okpebolo was aspiring to be governor of Edo State, I'm sure many people here did not believe that he can do it. So you do not judge a book by the cover. Of 1682 by George Evans is a clear manifestation of what a man can do is not necessarily shown on his face.
Wonderful.
I also want to talk about Andrew Murray when he talked about the socio-political economic development through cooperation. This man has, through cooperation, within a short period of time, integrated into the grid of the progressive governors. And for you to bring your colleagues to Edo State at this time shows what effort you are putting within a limited time. Now, let me also talk of what my Harvard Corp said about humility. Humility is not necessarily taking yourself as less important, but total deference to God, showing that with God all things are possible. This is who you signify. I will not stop by saying that the young man we are seeing here has a cast reflection of what they call the audacity of faith. When you came up to say you want to be senator, I do not think people think you can be a senator. After a few months, you came in and said you want to govern Edo State. People say, what was he talking about? But you have faith in yourself. And you believe that with faith you will conquer everything. That is audacity of faith in this young man. I will not stop by looking at a total deference to God. In Luke chapter 6, verse 37, he clearly said, do not judge, otherwise you will be judged. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. I want to thank you for all those who work for you. Even all those who did not work for you. You are forgiving everybody. You have given everybody a level playing field. Today, we are one and united family. Thank you much. Let us pray for this young man. I know with you, the sky is the limit. Thank you, people, for coming here today. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, our leader, General Sesi Isekagbe. Very quickly, we'd love to hear from Honorable Engineer Abubakar Momo to talk to us very briefly. Before he comes to the stage, we recognize Mr. Godwin Okodua, a very great entrepreneur, is here with us. You are welcome. Honorable Billy Adesua Usawaru, Member, Federal House of Representatives. Honorable Billy, you are welcome. Honorable Minister, sir, talk to us.
Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, the Executive Governor of Edo State and the Governor of Cross River State, my very good friend, Distinguished Senator Basi Ochu. Let me recognize my leader, Distinguished Senator Adams Aliyu Oshiomhole. Also to be recognized are a number of leaders I've seen here. It appears that this gathering is a mix-up of Edo and a number of other states in the South-South region. Because I can see here the former governor of Bayelsa State, who was the last minister of petroleum resources, and also the distinguished senator from Bayelsa. The national woman leader is also to be recognized, and a number of our leaders here. I can see General Charles, the former minister of budget is here, Pastor, and the rest of them. I think Edo is complete here with the number of persons, and the former chairman is here. The speaker, I recognize you, and all other leaders here. Also to be recognized is a team of my men here from the NDDC, the chairman and the managing director. They are both here. For me, I think today is a very important day for us in Edo State, in the sense that for quite a long time, Edo has been comatose. I think with the coming of Governor Mode Okwewolo hosting the progressive governors of the South for the very first time, because I don't even think it has happened before, because even in the palace, the Oba of Benin alluded to that. I think it's something that needs to be commended. If it's not working well with his colleagues, I'm not sure that they would have decided to host the meeting here today. But let me also talk briefly about his activity. I know a number of persons have spoken, ranging from General SSC, talking about him. It is true that when Monday came and he wanted to become governor, many people actually did not believe that he would be a good governor. But the simple fact that he looked very quiet and humble. This is my very first visit to Edo State since he became a governor. I don't think I've had opportunity because of the busy schedule one has in Abuja. But from what I've heard and what I've seen so far, I can say he's doing very well, and of course, he deserves some commendation. I think for us at the national level, people may want to know what is happening. It is good that we have a man like President Tinubu on board, because if he has not come to rescue us from the mess that have happened in the past, today, Nigeria will assist collapse. A number of decisions that have taken so far in this administration, in a very short time, you will see them bringing a good result. But people can feel the pain now. It is true, if you need to eat egg, if you want to eat omelette, you must break egg. I think for us, at that very level, I want to say that some of the good decisions, which many people are not even aware of, need to be talked upon briefly. You have the student loan scheme, which of course is now operational. So many students, indigent students, cannot draw from that scheme without any discrimination. We have a lot of scholarship schemes that are going on in this administration. We have the scholarship scheme in the NDDC, foreign scholarship scheme, even in the Northeast Development Commission. And I want to say today that for NDDC too, those who may want to also be engaged in local foreign scholarship, they also look at the advert. In a very short time, they will also come up with a local master degree for scholarship scheme across the entire Niger Delta region. One very significant decision that has been taken by this government, which many people feel that it's a very bad decision because it's painful now, is the withdrawal of subsidy from oil. Very corrupt subsidy that has been going on in this very country. If subsidy for oil had not been removed by now, I'm sure those of you in government would have known that this country would have collapsed, because the way and manner the oil subsidy was going on, if we had continued with that, we would not have been able to succeed in what the government is doing today. So that is one major step that the government has taken. A number of other measures, like the energy back, all of these are coming on board. And this is one of the reasons, and so many others, that we have to look critically and support this very administration to ensure that more and more are done for the people of this very country. For us in Edo State, it is not been said that Edo, as it is today, is APC. From Edo North to Edo Central to Edo South is fully APC, no more. That is to say that once there is election today, we will replicate in all the 3 senatorial districts what was done in Edo North before. In all the 3 senatorial districts, I'm sure we'll be able to get not less than 98% for both our president and the senators and other members of the National Assembly that are going to come up. Having said that, I want to say that let us continue to support the administration of Mode Okpewolo, because it's on the right track and is doing well. Let us support the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, because he means well for the country and is doing very well for the country. Having said that, I want to say I have to thank you very much for being here, and those of you who have come from outside the state, let me also thank you for being with us. I hope in a very short time you will not be tired if you are still invited to come to Edo State for one thing or the other. Thank you very much. Let's celebrate the performing minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you so much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for the purpose of record, I wish to state once again that this event holding in this auditorium this afternoon is a meeting of the APC Progressive Forum. And of course, it's also a meeting of interactive section holding in Benin City in Edo State. Once again, we welcome the governors of the APC Progressive Forums. We welcome members of our National Working Committee. We welcome members of the State Working Committee. We welcome the members of our great party in Edo State. And we welcome everyone that is here this afternoon to witness this historic event holding in Benin City, the capital of Edo State. At this junction, I want to quickly call on the MD CEO of NDDC, Chief Samuel Ogboku, PhD, for his brief remark. Please, let's celebrate the MD of NDDC for his brief remark. Thank you so much.
A round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen.
NDDC Samuel Oboku. You're welcome, sir.
Your Excellency, the host governor and the governor of Cross River State, the deputy governor, distinguished Senator Oshiomhole, the Minister, Regional Development, my boss, the former governor of Bayelsa State, Chief Timothy Silva, my colleague, General Charles Ayawere. Let me recognize all National Assembly members that are here, the party national woman leader. Permit me to rest on the well-established protocol. Well, I believe this is a South-South gathering. That is why I'm being called upon to give a brief remark. I want to assure you that it's going to be as brief as possible. First of all, let me thank the progressive governors for putting this event together. It is an appreciation of what Mr. President is doing across the country. The Niger Delta is not exempted from the dividends of renewed hope. For us in NDDC, we have, to a large extent, implemented the policies of renewed hope, of which we are not making promises, and we're not doing groundbreakings. We're rather commissioning projects as part of the dividends of renewed hope. For us, commissioning these projects is our campaign for renewed hope across the 9 states in the Niger Delta. So we take commissioning of projects to the 9 states across the Niger Delta to show that renewed hope is real. When other speakers talked about the performance of the Edo State Governor and the difference he has brought about in governance in Edo State, something is responsible. One of the major gaps we have in administration is policy, mentoring, and leadership. Leadership and mentoring is what brings about the best policies. Mr. President has availed himself as a mentor and as a leader who is mentoring politicians across the country. That is why we are all his ambassadors. That is why there is difference in Edo State. When you look at renewed hope, most of us do not understand the meaning of renewed hope. In NDDC, we define renewed hope as a social contract that is transmitting ideas and visions into reality. So you can see the ideas and visions of the governor is being transmitted into reality. That is to say, renewed hope is practical. So for us in NDDC, I can assure you that NDDC, which no one never wanted to embrace in the past, today everybody wants to embrace NDDC because there is something new in NDDC. Mr. President was careful enough to put together both technocrats, politicians, people that are willing to make that difference. And today I can assure you, we're all committed to make that difference. NDDC is going to be 25 years on the 12th of July. We're using this opportunity to invite all of you to join us in that celebration. We're not only celebrating because NDDC is 25 years. That celebration is to celebrate the vision of our founding fathers. That celebration is to celebrate success. And that celebration is to celebrate NDDC making a difference. You're all welcome to join us in Port Harcourt. This celebration, we're going to have a series of activities in various states in the Niger Delta, starting with our Thanksgiving, which is going to be on the 6th in Akure, Ondo State. We are going to come down across the states in the Niger Delta. So I want to thank Mr. President for his vision, for his guidance, that has also brought about the new governors we have in APC. They did not just come because they did not see a light. They came because they have seen difference in leadership, difference in policy. And they also want their states to benefit from it. So the people of Edo State, you've done the best. by plugging and connecting to the center. Because when you're connected to the center, you get more for yourself. That is why you're getting more. Myself and the governor, we have discussed in different times, and we have agreed that the NDDC and Edo State, we are going to partner to embark on solid projects in Edo State. Because we have gone around the Niger Delta, and it is sad that in the whole of the Niger Delta, Edo State have the worst roads. It is not by your fault, it is basically ecological challenge. Because we realize most of your areas are being ravaged by gully erosions. And it is not something that only the state government can handle. So for us in NDDC, we are willing to partner with you. Our minister has already given us that directive. And very soon, we'll all put us together and declare a state of emergency in Edo State. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, MD NDDC. Your Excellencies, we just have barely about 3 persons to talk to us and we'll be done. Before then, we want to invite the cultural troupe from Edo South, just for 2 minutes, please. Uyedo, is that Uyedo cultural troupe? Please come forward and talk to us, just for 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes. And the one from Cross River State, you just hold on. Please, you just have 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes.
Edo, ayi ona lo ipore yema o. Yaga uwe o, akpa wi ma letore. Yaga uwe o, akpa wi ma letore. Kotagade, ikimine ti agbae, na kere yo. Kotagade, mami kimine ti agbae, na kere yo, yeah. Oh yeah. Kotagade, ikimine ti agbae, na kere yo. Kotagade, mami kimine ti agbae, na kere yo, yeah. Oh yeah. Coco yeah. I don't wear that. And now, Nagamie, a former cave figure. A former cave figure. And now, Nagamie. Zaza no kere dwe kizaisa, ikbere kiyo. Aha!
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. A round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, can we be all sitting again, please? Let us take our seats, please. The program continues. Please go back to your seat, please. We needed that refreshment. Please, sit down, please. We don't have time. Sit down, please.
Thank you so much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, before I call on the next speaker, I want to quickly acknowledge the presence of the Forum of APC State Chairmen in Nigeria, led by the National Secretary of the Forum, APC Chairman of Cross River States, Barrister Adolphus Oga Eba JP. In the same vein, we acknowledge the presence of Dennis Ototio, PhD, Bayelsa State APC Chairman. We acknowledge the presence of Abdullahi Bello, Kogi State APC Chairman. We acknowledge Mr. Benjamin Omale, APC Chairman, Benue State. We also acknowledge the presence of critical stakeholders from Cross River States that are present here this afternoon in Benin City. We acknowledge the presence of Honorable Baxi Akiba, House of Representative member representing Calabar Municipality. We acknowledge the presence of Intutam Ekum Ekog Ochoku, APC Deputy State Chairman, Cross River State. We acknowledge the presence of Pastor Patrick Asikbo Okun, APC Secretary, Cross River State. We acknowledge the presence of Prince Eka Williams, Commissioner for Power, Cross River State. We acknowledge the presence of Dr. MC Akioha, Commissioner for Industries, Cross River State. Right Honorable Francis Asukwo, Leader, Cross River House of Assembly. You're highly welcome. In the same vein, I quickly acknowledge the presence of Dr. Hippolytus Loputa, Commissioner for International and Cooperative Cross River States. Honorable Over Dixon, member of Cross River State House of Assembly. You're highly welcome. Dr. Erim Agbo, Deputy Organizing Secretary, APC, Cross River State, we welcome you to Benin City. Mr. Francis Edun Baxi, Special Advisor to the Governor's Office, Calabar, Cross River State, we acknowledge your presence. I think Joshua, I had to quickly call on the National Women Leader of our great party, APC, the one and only Dr. Mary Alile, for a brief remark. Please, let's celebrate our National Woman Leader.
Very brief, very brief.
The elegant and beautiful National Leader.
Madam Capacity.
Thank you so much.
Our digital National Woman Leader. Madam, we'll be happy to talk to her for 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. Please.
The state woman leader of Delta State, River State, Bayelsa, join me here. APC, a new Edo has risen. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Cross River State, Your Excellency, the former governor of Edo State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, the Honorable Minister representing Edo State, Your Excellencies, the Office of the First Lady of Edo State, all my leaders present. Permit me also to recognize my former lead, my predecessor, the one and only Honorable Stella Okotete. I see you and I recognize you, ma'am. All the women in the house, the leaders in the house, the men in the house, permit me please to stand on the already established protocol. I want to start by appreciating God Almighty for such a day as this. Edo State indeed has come very far. I must say that we were under bondage in this state for 8 years. And today we are standing, we have seen the light. All thanks to our hardworking governor of Edo State, the Akpako Rescue. And I thought you would clap better than that. He has been performing. He's a workaholic governor, like somebody says. And I know every time I'm being asked in Abuja, National Woman Leader, how is your governor? I take a minute to tell them that we are doing very well. My governor is working. Indeed, a new Edo has risen. And I want to say thank you to His Excellency for the opportunities that you have given to everyone in Edo State, most especially the women of the state. I want to say thank you. Women, oh yeah!
Thank you very much.
Women, oh yeah!
Thank you, madam.
You train a woman, no woman. You neglect a woman, you lose election.
Thank you, madam.
So thank you very much, Your Excellency, for the things that you are doing. And of course, we want to salute your doggedness. We want to salute you for all the lives that you have touched. I know that everyone has spoken very well, and we don't have the time to keep saying the things that you are doing. And I know that you have just started, and I know that the next 4 years, the next 8 years, Edo will be a place where we will be happy that we are in this state.
Thank you. Without wasting time, ladies and gentlemen, we call on His Excellency, former governor of Bayelsa State and former minister, Chief, His Excellency Chief Timipre Siva, just to talk to us. Chief Timipre Siva from Bayelsa State, former governor. A round of applause for him, just for a minute. We love you, Chief Timipre Siva. We love your smile. We want to always see you in Edo State. Chief Timipre Siva, former governor of Bayelsa State.
Your Excellency, the governor of Edo State, the working governor, Your Excellency, the governor of Cross River State, other governors here present, the leader, the former governor and Senator Oshiomhole, former chairman of the APC, national chairman of the APC. Please let me rest on the protocols already established. Mr. Governor, coming to Edo State, nobody needs to tell you as an observant visitor that indeed a new Edo State has risen. having been given this opportunity, let me just say that you are making all of us proud as members of the APC and as people from the South. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you, Your Excellencies. A round of applause for the former governor of Bayelsa State. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want to quickly call up another great woman in our beloved country, the former national woman leader of our great party, APC, Honorable Stella Okotiti, Executive Director, Nazim Bank, for a brief remark. Thank you so much. Let's celebrate the former national woman leader of our great party,
Mrs. Stella Okotiti.
Stella Okotiti. Thank you so much.
A great woman for our party. You can do better than that, women. Stella Okotiti. Talk to us 1 minute. Thank you, madam.
APC. APC. Permit me to stand on the already established protocols. I want to thank His Excellency for hosting us here today. And I want to make it known that the women in the South, the women of Nigeria, are happy with the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President. The agenda has created an enabling environment for our businesses to strive. It has also given us a voice and visibility, not just in government, but in business and in other enterprises. From our end in the Nexim Bank, we're working across the entire South states to ensure that we support export of our commodities, not just in its raw form, but with value addition. By this, we can create more tractions and more employment for our people. We look forward to engaging with more of the state governors so we can have more exportable items, exportable goods from Nigeria to the world. Today, cocoa is selling for 15 million naira a metric ton. That shows the ability of exports. So what it means is that there's no cocoa farmer that is not a millionaire. So we look forward to having more of these plantations across Edo State, across Ondo, across the entire South state, so that we can encourage more visibility of made in Nigerian goods. Outside that, I can see that Edo State has really risen. I grew up in this state, and most of the roads before now were in a terrible state. I can see that a lot of work is ongoing, and I want to appreciate the governor for putting his people first on his agenda. God bless Edo State, and God bless all of you.
Thank you, madam. A round of applause. Before His Excellency, the governor of Edo State, talks to us, we just have 2 more to go. At this material time, I only love doing this. I want to invite to the microphone my coach, my political coach, the former governor of Edo State, 2-time governor of Edo State, a senator of the Federal Republic.
Oh, so quick!
Man, Bona, wait now!
So quick!
Wait! My father, my leader!
Oh, so quick!
His Excellency, the Chief Senator, Adams Aliu Oshiomhole. A round of applause for him.
Edo people, yeah? APC! APC! Your Excellency, my brother, you know, you have helped to redefine the criteria for election in Edo State. Anybody that is taller than us will have a problem. Because part of Governor Monde's challenge was that he looked small. And then who was smaller than you? Monde, who was smaller than you? I believe myself. So the maintenance cost is very small, but the only difference is that you don't talk much and I have to talk a little more. But let me join all those who have spoken to congratulate you for hosting your brothers across the country who are of APC extraction. That is a big honor that I didn't have the privilege of hosting when I was here. We hosted South-South, but we never hosted the whole APC governors as you have done. May many more good things happen while you are here. They say when the righteous reign, the people rejoice. I think it is also right and proper that I congratulate and welcome in a very special way a man who by his own action and deeds, quiet but rugged, the governor of Cross River State. I don't know how many rivers he crossed to get to Benin, but why I am extremely happy for you is that in our moment of stress, in our moment of almost crisis, you were there for us. You came once, you came twice. On the day of delivery, you were around as a midwife. You've done so much that you deserve to be given a chieftaincy title. Unfortunately, this power is not conferred on we, the ordinary people. Otherwise, we will give you a chieftaincy title. But Governor, if we can't do it, organize something that will degenize it partially. You know what I mean? Let me acknowledge the Honorable Minister of Regional Development, Right Honorable Abubakar Momo, who, working with his brother from NDDC, they are redrawing the map and the concept of development in our sub-region. And of course, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa. I'm very pleased this afternoon to welcome my friend, my neighbor. For your information, I have relocated. Timmy Silva. We were both governors at one time or the other, and we did a couple of things together. It's nice to welcome you to Benin. And of course, our woman leader, who is also here, she's always looking younger. And may your tenure be long at the National Working Committee. Once a general, always a general. General Charles Ariawiri, you are welcome. Nice to see you wearing our Niger Delta cap. The immediate past Minister of Budget, your budget is still running. General Cecile Esekagbe was a general, always a general. And the only short man in the house, the one that celebrated birthday recently, let me still wish you a happy birthday, because I can see that you are seeing the birthday mood. You are wearing white on white, including white hat. Pastor Osage Ezeyamu and his lovely wife. Let me appreciate the presence of NDDC MD. I'm very happy that you are here because, to my knowledge, for all the period I was governor in this state, Your Excellency Governor Kwewulu, I never had the honor of an NDDC MD coming to attend a political program. Usually, they are technocrats. They don't do politics. So I am happy that my brother and friend, the MD of Niger Delta Development, is here to participate in a regional political gathering. And let me also say that when some people were trying to look at NDDC from the previous eyes, from upper deck, and some of your predecessors, we told them there is a new sheriff at NDDC, and things are changing, and they can only get better and better under your watch. God bless you. If I want to go through all the protocols, it will be a long day, but I need to acknowledge the presence of course, our host chairman, Jared Tinebe. his immediate predecessor, Colonel Imuse, the Right Honorable Speaker. I think many people forgot because you are not as tall as some other speakers. That is the man who presides over the lawmaking and the good governance of Edo State, Honorable Blessing Agbebako. Of course, my colleague in Abuja from the National Assembly, from the Senate, Senator Nelda. I don't call the young lady behind you. Gentlemen, I think today, I don't want to repeat what has been said about the effort, because what we are doing here is not to celebrate Governor Monde Okpebholo's birthday. I think we are here essentially for two purposes. The first is to celebrate what is going on in our state. Because we need to make a distinction between a governor who is celebrating a birthday and when we are celebrating what the governor and the government of Edo State is doing just now. There were many things that we thought were impossible. And so during the campaign, going around the state, we came to the conclusion that we needed a rescue person. And that is how you were crowned by popular demand, Akpako Rescue. And then it was a slogan. Today is a reality. I am a Catholic. Governor, you have even rescued me from the process of applying for visa to come to Edo State. If that is the only work you have done for me, you have rescued me. Because once upon a time, I was told I cannot come to Edo unless I have the permission of His Excellency, the executive, now retired governor. So thank you for waiving visa requirement. That alone for me is completely rescue. But talking seriously, I have seen, each time I go around, I see many new things happen. The last time I was here, I was told that you have gone to Orionwo, not to plant plantain, but to flag off some road project in that local government, which I believe is the largest local government in Edo South. For all that you are doing, now it is the people who carry your message across. They say sin is believing. You are no longer at the mercy of social media urchins who will say whatever they want to say. What the Edo people have seen, what the Edo women have experienced, what the Edo youth have been part of, no one can deny it. But I think the thing I want to speak on this afternoon was started by the Honorable Minister of Niger Delta. Is that the challenge we have now, Your Excellencies? I wasn't at the Governor's Forum, but I imagine that what you must have discussed is the fact that we have a president that has made it possible for more transparency in federal finances. Your Excellency, sir, when I was governor here, we were always arguing over so-called, and I think, Governor Silva, you were probably part of it, so-called excess crude. Today is 7 billion, next time is 2 billion. The thing will go up and disappear. I understand all of that is gone. All governors now agree that under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, there is more transparency in revenue allocation, and as a consequence, more money is accrued to the state. Because it is the development of the part that speaks to what is happening in the whole. And to our people, let me say this. In moments like this, those who don't like bad things will keep amplifying, things are tough. Things are tough. Life is not easy. XYZ. But I want to start by reminding Edo people. Before this president, Bola Ahmed, took over power, even the money you already earned, what were we told by the former president and the former CBN governor? they said our money has expired. Is that not correct? Yet we are in a country where over 40% of the local government have no banks, which means all those who kept money in their house had expired. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has renewed the validity of that money. Last week, as he saw a bottle of that water zone that we were told has expired. The other, which is important, particularly for business community and for ordinary folk, we were living in a country in which you have one exchange rate for the rich and the connected, and the other exchange rate that is determined in Edo at Sakoba Road. You go to Sakoba Road, you get they call it black market, but there was nothing black about the market because the dollar they were selling was real. But the rate was 100% more than what the central bank allocate. Under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that regime of one rate for some people, another rate for the masses, that has been abolished. When you have a country where people have to work hard to make money, other people only make telephone call and they become rich men, we distort the value system of even our very young people. Stop. Problem, where were you elected? The last time we did the election was as a local government chairman. Because we must speak to the issues. I think it was one of the speakers referred to this issue of student loan. Everywhere in the world, from the United States to the UK to Nordic countries, every government introduced an arrangement that make it possible for children of the poor to borrow to go to school. Until Bola Ahmed came into office, people lament the fact that the children of the poor can't go to school, but they did nothing about it. As we speak, there is no state, no local government that is not benefiting from President Bola Ahmed's scholarship loan, which you can only pay back if you get a job. So this is one loan they will not sell your mother's property or your father's granite farm to pay back. So when the president recognizes that there are people who can't go to school, but who have the competence to go to school and offer them such a facility, do you want to say you do not appreciate that? Was that condition has been there from over 20, 30 years where PDP was in power. As we speak, the president has carried out a revolutionary reform, and this must be of interest to our small-scale businessmen and women, because sometimes people only hear of reform of taxes. They never know how does it affect them. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has now decided that if your business, your turnover is less than 50 million naira, you should be exempted from paying tax. That for me is important. You don't donate blood from somebody who is sick to go and inject to somebody else who is sick. You end up killing two people. Tinubu said the poor should be exempted from taxation. Does that not affect the other man in my village? Does it not affect the other woman in your village? You in Edo State, I am sure you are witnesses to all the efforts which the Nigeria First Lady has been making to target women for financial empowerment. Is it not true? So when the federal government is providing support, Governor Modo Kwewolo is providing loans. Over time, No citizen will be ignored. Lastly, because even though I have told him he wasn't elected, but he can punish me next time by pretending he didn't see me, particularly giving my vertical reality. We do need for us to appreciate where we are. Please, we all have a duty to educate the man on the street where we are coming from. We are coming from a country that was almost like Zimbabwe or Idi Amin's Uganda, where Idi Amin Dada asked the central bank governor, go and print money for us to share to people. And the governor said, if we print more money, Uganda currency will be like a sheet paper. And Idi Amin was reported as saying, you call the money sheet paper, we'll teach you what to do with sheet. A week later, the man had an accident and he was gone. This is what the immediate past CBA governor was doing. In the Senate, we have the records. Now that they printed over 31 trillion naira, which they call ways and means. You know, when government want to deceive the people, they use jargon. They call it ways and means, but I can tell you what it means. It means a situation in which government print back notes, not based on what we have earned or any resources, just print back notes to go and share the people to meet their money illusion. It is the result of that excessive printing of back notes that led to the collapse of the naira. Because you print more naira and you have limited dollars. You use this more naira to change few dollars. So what happened? The price of the dollar went up and the value of the naira went down. So to understand the root cause of the present cost of living and the exchange rate regime, you must trace it and locate it in terms of the excessive amount of banknotes, two so-called ways and means, which the past government created and which this government has eliminated. We could go on and on. Nigeria was borrowing every day the way fish drink water. Today, it has been the burden of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to pay back those loans in order to guarantee the sovereignty of our nation. And of course, at selfish level, we in Edo State, this president has shown specific concern to Edo. He told us when he came for election, for those who say Edo cannot be, Edo is not Lagos. President said when he win, Edo will not only become Lagos, Edo might even become much more than Lagos. And with the relationship between our governor and our president, now that the governor is settling down, all the distractions are almost over. I am sure he will meet the president for the next stage, the process of transforming Edo to be much more than Lagos, because after all, there are arguments that many people in Lagos came from Benin. Many people in Lagos came from Benin. So even the president has obligation to settle Benin, to settle Edo, because many of the people in Lagos come from here. Now, I conclude by thanking the House of Assembly for the support you are giving to the governor, members of the State Executive Council, and all those who have come from various South-South zones, the commissioners, special advisors, secretary to government, former and present senators, all of you who have come outside the state. We are indebted to you, we are honored, and as Idi Amin will say, when we have opportunity, we will thoroughly retaliate your hostility to us by coming here. I'm sure you know what I mean. So thank you so much. May God guide you as you return back to your various destinations. God bless you all.
We just have a very short time. Thank you, Senator, His Excellency Senator Adams Ali Oshiomhole, for that brief speech. We'll be calling on the governor of Cross River State, but before he comes, we have a troop from Akwa Ibom State who are here because of you, Our Excellency.
a troop called Udo Meriam Troop from Akwa Ibom State. They are here. They'll be performing for you and our brother from Cross River State. They are right here just for 2 minutes. We just want to give them this because they travel from very far so that they can bless us for just 2 minutes. I beg make una quick, eh? This one they carry. Before I carry 2 minutes don't reach you. I beg. Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom, quick, I beg. Just 2 minutes. Please be fast. Oh, boy, make una quick. 2 minutes. Akwa Ibom, oh yeah.
His projects are open. Now we can see the time has come to join hands together to build up Nigeria. Renewed hope. Federal location, Baba, increase. Insecurity,
Please. Get down. Let's get down now, please.
National basic Tinubu clear. Now we all can see renewed hope.
Udo Meriam Troop, a cultural troop from Akwa Ibom State, will be entertaining us and His Excellency, the Governor of Cross River State. They traveled all the way from Akwa Ibom. Please, let's start. DJ, bring it down, please. DJ.
Thank you so much. Udon Mariam Entertainment from Akwa Ibom State. Thank you so much. Thank you for being part of this historic event in Benin City, the capital of Edo State. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this junction, I want to humbly call to the microphone a man who today is a notable personality in the political spectrum of our great nation, Nigeria. A man who came during the primary election that produced our governor, a man who supported during the election a man today who is in Edo State to join his colleague and join his brother governor to mark this historic event, or rather this historic meeting holding in Benin City today. Today, it is my honor and privilege to introduce the governor of Cross River State, His Excellency Prince Baxi Edet Otu, for a brief remark. Please, let's celebrate our great governor. Thank you so much, Mr. Governor, for all you do for Edo State. Thank you for your support.
Governor,
Edo people celebrate you. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much.
APC. A new Edo State has arisen. I want a proper resounding applause, please. APC. It is true that a new Edo has arisen. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, the very distinguished Senator Okpebolo, my chairman and leader, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, permit me to recognize the national women leader of our great party, and by extension, all our party members who are here, and of course, the chairman of Edo State chapter, the Cross River, and others. Let me recognize the Speaker of the Edo State House Assembly and all the honorable members that are here. The senators, the House of Representatives members, my colleagues. I saw Honorable Brime here, I've seen Honorable Momo, Honorable Minister, Regional Development. I saw Igodomi Godo, and some few others here today. Let me recognize the two generals that are here, General Charles, and of course, Cecil, Pastor Izeyamu, and of course, your very beautiful wife who is here. Let me recognize all the major stakeholders that are here and stakeholders of our great party in Edo State. Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press. Mine will be very short. I came with a contingent from Cross River State to show that anywhere we have Edo State, that Cross River State will always be there with them. Shall we give this gentleman a clap once more, because during elections we came and navigated all the nooks and crannies of Edo State. I'm here on dual capacity. One is to represent the Nigerian Progressive Governors Forum,
who will remain ever indebted to the warm reception which the governor of Edo State has accorded us. Because of too many other programs, they had to leave, but they left me behind to make sure that I stay on this until this program is over. So all of them send their very warm felicitations to the people of Edo State. I'll also bring very warm felicitations from Cross River State to our partner and colleague for the way and manner that he is governing Edo State. Let me, from the depth of my heart, thank the people of Edo State. When we came here to say that this is the gentleman that should be the governor of Edo State, yes, we met challenges. Some AI, rubbish, media messages that went around. I think today I'm discharged and acquitted. We stood firm and remained resolute that this is the man for Edo State. What you have seen is just 1 year. In about 4 years, you will know the revolution that has existed in Edo State. We are very proud of all our governors. You can go around every nook and corner, cranny where you have the APC governors, and you will discover that things are changing very, very quick for the better. The challenge we face, because I had made a promise, and I said it and I've often said so. A couple of times, I do mention it. I said I was an orphan. But the story is different today. Because after that meeting in Calabar, we agreed that South-South must socket to the center. And the challenge we face in South-South today is to begin to diversify, move our economy from oil, since oil is beginning to become a little bit of a problem. So while we still sustain on oil, there's need for total diversification. And we cannot achieve that without being in the center. Not too long from now, the whole of South-South is socketing to the center. Wow. To show that we are ready. I will also say a little bit on the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I say it with no apologies anywhere, that this is the first time in the history of this country that we have a real president who is courageous and can take decisions where other politicians will fear. Yes, there's hardship. There's no country in this world that has not gone through hardship. It is true that we were freeloading for too long a time. My chairman has gone into the details. We'll be having another South-South ensemble not too long from now. We'll be able to go into the details and indices so that you can understand what is causing the problems that is being resolved now. There's never been a time in the history of our country that we have a president that is changing, is reforming and changing all the sectors. Whether we want to talk about agriculture, or who can tell me about roads. We've never had this level of infrastructure challenge and crushed, or the boldness taken by any government to say this is what is going to happen. I believe that tomorrow is going to be better. And why it is so sweet is because Edo State is going to be that part of that greater and better Nigeria that is going to come. We were talking about the East-West Road for how many years? Well, like I said, when we get to that, we'll be able to speak the truth to ourselves so that we understand the additions, the value additions that is going on in almost every segment. Almost all the economic indicators are changing for the better. What remains is for it to trickle down. We've been suffering under a tax system that's been completely colonial and outdated. A lot of people do not pay taxes. This is the most under-taxed nation in the whole world. But today, he has put in place a progressive tax system where all those captured within the tax net are going to pay taxes. But those who are poor and poverty-stricken are going to be excluded from this particular tax bracket. I believe that this is the way Nigeria should go. So the people of Edo State, once more, I really want to say, please, stand behind Governor Okpebholo. Stand behind him completely. In terms of 2027, I believe that that is sealed. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going back to make sure he continues and completes his reforms so that Nigeria will be a better place. Let me not end my brief remarks. Let me recognize a man who, the role he played, changed all what we have seen here today. I'm not one given to accolades. I'm not one given to giving credits where none is due. But I believe that we owe it all to Comrade Oshiomhole. The big heart he showed, because politics in Nigeria is played with bitterness. They do not forgive. You cannot come near. Okay, it's not your candidate. I don't have anything to do. It's either me or nothing. But we saw a statesman here who was able to embrace the situation. And today we have a united family in Edo State. Comrade Oshiomhole, I want to salute you. I want to say your shadow will never grow less. Even though you are trying to limit those who rule Edo State to some heights, I believe that Okpebholo has gone beyond that height already. And the ones that will come in future will also have the liberty of attending any heights. But once more, I want to thank all of you. I want to leave you with this message from the Progressive Governors Forum, that we are strongly behind Okpebholo, and we are strongly behind Edo State. And that we'll continue to add more to assemble, and Nigeria will be better for it. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. I love you, and Johnny Mercies, back to your different destinations. Thank you.
A round of applause for His Excellency. Thank you very much, sir. His Excellency, Governor Otu Basi of Cross River State, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, party leaders, party faithfuls, we've come to the high point of this ceremony. At this juncture, it's my honor and privilege to welcome to the microphone the performing governor of Edo State, the man who has changed the narrative of governance in Edo State, the man who says, let's talk more work. Let's talk more work. Let's talk more work. The man that is called Akpako Rescue, the governor of Edo State, distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo, governor of Edo State.
Akpako Rescue.
Akpako Rescue.
Akpako
Water. The governor of Edo State.
Bulldozer.
Akpako Rescue.
Infrastructure. Akpako Flyover. We welcome His Excellency.
You can do better than Akin Flake for the governor of Edo State.
Governor of Edo
Distinguished
State.
Senator Monday Okpebholo, Your Excellency, talk to your people. Bring it down, DJ, bring it down, bring it down.
Your Excellency, our brother, my senior brother, the governor of Cross River State, Senator Basi, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, the man we are rubbing the boat together. Your Excellency, our father, our brother, our mentor, Senator Oshiomhole. The Honorable Minister for Regional Development, I recognize you, sir. Let me go to the leaders of our great party. I can see Pastor Isaiah Mu, since morning, has been with us. My father from Edo Central, the retired, not tired, the dogged man, General Sesi Sekagbe, is sitting here. Can also another general, that is a general seat now. General Charles is here. The senator who will report progress a few months ago together, Senator Nanda, is also here. Today, let me say, don't forget my big mother in the national politics, the national woman leader. So let me observe every protocol that has already been existing in this place since morning. I want to thank my brothers, the governors under the Progressive Congress of Nigeria. They took their time. This is the first time you see unity among the governors coming together in a single room to discuss the progress of this country. For me, nothing is strange. We have a capacity working president. He's making the money available for us. He has embarked on critical reforms for this country, Nigeria. Things that you think are difficult, he takes decision and later play out to be the best decision ever that will ever rescue this country. No wonder I was telling last time that I was going to deliver 2.5 million votes to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come 2027. I heard the three men left in PDP saying how will it not happen when I'm already walking and tying road where the governor of PDP came out from? For 8 years, he could not tar road in his community. Let me tell you, the whole community, 8 villages, I'm expecting total vote from there because for 8 years, their old son could not step his feet into the community. But I was there 7 months ago to campaign, and I said I was coming to do this road. Today we are doing it. How are all these things happening? If the president is not behind us, it can never happen. So such a man, how do we pay him? 2027, we must pay him. We said in Edo, it is settled. Our 2.5 million votes, it is settled in Edo State. When he was contesting, I was contesting for Senate at the same time. Nobody gave him chance. They seized the money, they seized petrol. It's only air that God created that they could not seize. There was nothing seizable to frustrate him that they could not seize. Now he's sitting there. He's releasing everything. You say he will not get that vote. He must have it. He's building roads, coastal road across the country. A lot of reforms, economic reforms. A man with big heart. A man that truly loves this country. So, Edo, we are ready. So I love Mr. President with all my heart, and we will work for him with all our heart. Anywhere he goes, anywhere he goes, anywhere he goes. So I want to say a big thank you to the leaders of our party in Edo State that so much believe on me that I can deliver. They are giving me less stress. When it is necessary for them to advise me, they advise me. Even when I sometimes say, this one will not work, they will say, okay, do it in your own way. So I want to thank you. I want to thank all of you. I want to thank the members of the House. Without them, it cannot happen. And I also want to thank the Deputy Governor of Edo State, whom at every point in time we reason together to say, how do we do this? The chairman of our party, who is doing the groundwork of politics. Who will I now thank now? Is it the market women? Market women, oh yeah! Women, we will continue to support you. I want us to take the message back home that 2027, 2.5 million votes must go for Asewaju. It is settled in Edo State. 2.5 million votes, it is settled in Edo State. Why they are looking for a party that they can pinch their tent with. We are already doing our work. Today they will tell you we are in AD. Tomorrow they will tell you it's ADA. Next tomorrow they will tell you it's SDP. Where are they? Who they be? Many that day. How many that day? Why we not go win them? How many that day? You know, I will always request for one thing. Prayer request. Go home and pray for Edo State 2.5 million votes. Thank you and God bless all of you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. With His Excellency's remarks, we have come to the end of this historic event this afternoon. DJ, national anthem, please.
No, before national anthem, wait, hold on. 2.5 million votes is possible. Our national anthem, your mandate we shall stand.
Thank you so much, DJ. National anthem, please.